Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Teresa Ellen Arianis, T.E.A., and this is Tea Time Adventures on YouTube. I am absolutely tickled pink with today's Mask Monday video because I'm in a collaboration with Sharmaine of Sharmaine's Stay-Cation up in Canada. And it's been something that we've been talking about for a while, and we just decided when we each saw each other's videos and we had each gotten the Bulgarian Rosewater face mask by the Creme Shop in our Ipsy bags, we're all, time for a collaboration. And so here we are. And not only are we doing a collaboration with the same mask, we're also doing a Q&A and a giveaway. And I want to thank Sharmaine. She is the question queen this time. In my last collaboration, that was with Connie from Up North and Kyle from Up North Adventures, Connie came up with the majority of the questions, and I suck at coming up with questions. So let's give all props to Miss Sharmaine for being question queen this time. I really appreciate all that help. So we are going to be doing a giveaway, and it's going to be 5 sheet masks. And it runs about a week, so by the time this airs, it is Monday the 13th, and I will be doing a drawing on sometime on Sunday the 19th of June, and the winner will be announced sometime very early Monday morning on June 20th. And there will be a special word, so pay attention, stay tuned. So again, this is such a lovely, delicate scent. I know there are a lot of people that find rose very cloying, or maybe even little old lady, but I just think it is such a pretty, delicate little feminine scent, and I love the Creme Shop products so much, so I'm quite happy with this. Now, the masks that are going to be in my giveaway are going to be a lychee face mask by Hannah Lay. It's very soothing. A watermelon mask by, who are you? Halika. The green tea refreshing, every pore is breathing, Zeal C mask. It's got a cute little pink dolphin on there, and yes, pink dolphins exist. Then a super beautiful rose scented blended with Jarrett tea by Honey Jarrett. And last but not least, a little animated face mask, pore refining egg white. There's a little design right there by My Spa Life. And so those are what will be in my giveaway. We do have a Q&A. And so the first question is, as a child, what did you think would be awesome about being an adult, but isn't as awesome as you thought it would be? Well, I thought as an adult I could do what I want whenever I want. And that isn't always the case. You have responsibilities, and you have to be able to go from childish chores that you're assigned for your little allowance or not, and then shift to an adult running a household and maintaining a job and paying bills and many other responsibilities. So it's not as free as most children think. There are responsibilities, and that's something I take seriously. Second question, if you could time travel, where would you go and why? I think I would like to go somewhere between the very last half of the Victorian era and the very beginning of the Edwardian. Think sometime between Pride and Prejudice and Downton Abbey. I love all of the courtesy and considerations and the etiquette and knowing how to act properly in social settings. I know there are drawbacks, a lot of racial issues, LGBTQ plus issues, depending on when and where you are. No modern facilities, which would definitely be a drawback for me and my disability. But I think the courtesies and how to respect one another and how to act in any social setting is very appealing to me. What is your favorite fairy tale? Well, that would be Beauty and the Beast. The fact that someone's love can change someone else for the better. The fact that a love that is not based just on looks, it is based on intelligence and humor and commonality and so many other factors that it just isn't as shallow as just looks alone, and that you can still discover the love of your life, and the physical attraction isn't the only thing. There is so much more coming together with a life partner or a soulmate. So I find that even as a child, something very, very appealing. Number 4, what is your dream road trip destination? I'm disabled, so I don't get out much. I'm usually in just a 10-mile span from where I live, but I would love to be able to explore the natural wonders of California, just my own state as a starter. It is the 3rd largest state in the union, and there is so much beauty all around. I'd love to go see Yosemite National Park, Redwood National Park, Sequoia National Park, very outdoorsy things, and I am not an outdoorsy girl. Big Sur, especially the glass beach that is up by Fort Bragg. I would love to see General Grant and General Sherman, and General Sherman is the largest tree in the world. These redwoods and sequoias are massive, massive trees, and just the things that they have seen, the things that they have breathed in, just is absolutely mind-boggling to me, and I'd love to see them and experience that. What are 3 items on your bucket list? Well, one of them was the glass beach that's up by Fort Bragg. And if anybody doesn't know, the glass beach, and there are a few of them around, was originally a dump all. People would just dump anything and everything out on the beach. Old dead cars, their trash, etc. And at some point in time, the government decided they were going to clean up the area. And they removed all the basic wreckage and the garbage, and it left all the glass bottles behind, and over the decades, the waves have smoothed them and made sea glass, frosted glass, and the edges have been rounded, and I hear it's absolutely, absolutely beautiful. And of course, people have come and scooped up handfuls or bucketfuls of the sea glass. I myself also collect some sea glass that I've picked up at Morro Bay, which is the county above mine. And I think that would be one of the most beautiful things to see. I'd also like to see Ireland and Scotland and Spain, just because that is what my heritage is. So my mother's side is Scottish and Irish and Dutch, and my father's side is Spanish and Mexican. So I'd definitely like to explore the history of my own heritage in those countries. Number 6, what is the last song you sang to? Well, I'm in a long-distance relationship. I have not met my boyfriend yet. Global unrest, etc. over the last couple of years, and my health issues have been a concern. But we have a thing. We sing Goodnight, Sweetheart, Goodnight by the Spaniels to each other. He does the main part of the singing because he has a better voice than I do, and I usually come in with the bo-bo-de-yo-dos. But it's something that we sing every night to each other, and that one means a lot to me. Let's see, number 7. What mythical creature do you wish actually existed? Oh, that's easy. I wish dragons existed. We're not talking Reign of Fire here. We're talking Anne McCaffrey and the Dragon Riders of Pern. We're talking Ruby Dixon and her Dragon Shifter series. So a lot of it is based not on television and the fantastical and the rage and the fire, but more my love of science fiction and fantasy, and those two authors alone. I just love almost everything that they've ever put out. So Anne McCaffrey, who has passed and has been a force in science fiction and fantasy over many decades. And then Ruby Dixon, who is relatively newer to the scene, but I love all of her series as well. What makes you roll your eyes every time you hear it? Well, it's usually, and there isn't really one specific thing, but it's usually false or hypocritical statements that portrays someone's life as perfect, when you know damn good and well they're a train wreck. And that's not really judging them to be a train wreck, it's the falsehood of their statements. I've had someone say that I've known personally, oh, my children are my blessings. And this is somebody that had many issues with drugs and men and anger management issues with her children that I think the oldest had to go live with a set of grandparents because they could not get along. The other ones have either run away from home or she's kicked them out of home. So to me, something like that, oh, my blessings, my children are my blessings, when it's a train wreck situation, it's the falsehood of it, not that specific instance, that makes me go, okay, we know you're a train wreck, but come on, let's be real here. Things should be kept private. There are just some things that should be kept private, and I'm a believer in that. And people need to respect that too. What famous person would you like to have dinner with? Well, actually, it's two pairs that I would love. And I'm not a political person, not really. I have my things that I will vote for, but I'm not a diehard. But I would have loved, from people from the past, to have a mutual dinner with Thomas Jefferson and John Adams. They were the best of friends. And they were at the beginning of this nation's political leadership. And they were best friends. And in fact, they died within hours of each other on July the 4th. And I think just what they went through at that time, both in a social sense as well as a political sense, and the challenges they faced, I would have loved to talk to them about that. And actually, the same thing would go very similar to Bill Clinton and Mr. Jimmy Carter. I just think that, drama aside, I think that they would be very interesting gentlemen, and they have formed a friendship over time outside of the White House. They've gone on peace talks together. They've gone on tours together, speaking out on certain issues, and I think that they would just be lovely Southern gentlemen to spend an evening and dinner with, and just discuss the challenges that they faced and the joys that they might have had during their presidencies and their political career. Let's see. And number 10, which I believe is the last one. If someone narrated your life, who would you want the narrator to be? Honestly, Robin Williams. May he rest in peace. But just his ability to improvise and come up with voices and bring levity to any situation, I think he would have been a fun narrator for my boring little life, that he would have bring some levity to it. Barring that, Tara Strong, she was one of the leading lady voiceover actors, and I just think, again, I do little voices all the time. They aren't specifically characters and they come and go with the wind, but I'm always doing weird little voices. Anybody that's ever hung out with me for any amount of time knows I'm always doing voices. And so I think that to have somebody that could easily alter their voice to the situation or the person that they're voicing, whether it's myself or somebody else that has been in my life, I think that that type of talent would be great. That is it for the questions. Now we're going to be going over the rules. And at this point in time, I think we're done with this. Yeah, I think so. I still have puppy eyes, so maybe later on I'll use a Grace and Stella under eye masks. But for now, put the ears back on, my prideful ears. We're going to go over the rules. So again, this is going to be aired on Monday. That is the 13th, and ends on Sunday, June 19th. And the winner will be announced on June 20th. And it is for the 5 sheet masks that I showed you. And let's go to the rules, which I never have them written down, so I always have to look at one of my other videos and bring it up on a tablet so I can remember it, because it's on this phone in a little Word file. So, there is going to be a secret word. And the secret word is actually going to be, what mythical creature do you wish actually existed? And it's Sharmaine's answer on her video. What is Sharmaine's mythical creature that she wishes existed? Please use that word in the comments down below as part of a sentence. little twist. Didn't expect that, did ya? Now that was my contribution. Yeah, the ring light I bought broke, so we're back to the makeup mirror. You must be publicly subscribed to both Sharmaine and myself. You must be 18 years or older and have a mailing address in the United States, in the lower 48, the contiguous United States. Sorry, if anybody actually of my subscribers is actually from Alaska or Hawaii, please let me know. I don't want to exclude anybody. So if you are living in Alaska and living in Hawaii and are a subscriber and want to be part of this, please let me know and I can change my rules and regulations, no problem. YouTube is not associated with this giveaway and cannot be held responsible for anything in it. All products were purchased by myself. I am not responsible for any allergic reactions or any sensitivity you may have to the ingredients in these masks. You must be proactive for your own healthcare, read the ingredients, and check them before use. I'm not responsible for lost or stolen packages or those damaged in transit. Once UPS takes possession, it's out of my control and I'm unable to replace the products, but I will definitely try to provide a tracking number for the winner. Once the winner has been announced, you have 48 hours to contact me, and I will leave my email down below as well as my Instagram. Quite frankly, it's easier to get a hold of me on Instagram because I'm on it so much and I keep forgetting that this is a new email. That dumps over into another email that I do check, but it's actually, if you're on Instagram, just look up TMouseSB, and that is me. If you do not respond within 48 hours and the prize goes unclaimed, I'll have to redraw. Please don't make me redraw. Please get a hold of me somehow. I don't want to redraw. And I guess that's it. So remember, we do have a secret word. Those were all the rules. I've got the masks again, is the lychee mask, the watermelon mask, the green tea refreshing mask, the rose and Jarrett tea mask, and the little animated mask, pore refining egg white, a little ghost. So, thank you so much for everybody. I am just totally tickled about doing this with Sharmaine. And we're talking about other ones in the future as well, and maybe bringing other people on board with us. So I hope you enjoyed your time visiting with me. Please go over to Sharmaine's video and watch that as well. I will link at least first her channel down below, and then once I get the actual link to the specific video, I'll change it up and make sure it's down below as well. So thank you so much for visiting with me today. Happy Pride, happy Monday, and please take good care of yourself, take care of each other, and I will see you around the net. Thanks so much. Bye.